Hey guys, we just finished episode 1,
Oh,
and we're
man.
gonna
That's crazy,
Woo!
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
we are gonna jump.
ride.
Hour worth of joy. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I could
Everything was
hardly
amazing.
contain myself.
There you go. Well, guys, let's put this down. Episode 2. Let's drop this right now. We won't keep anybody waiting. Let's do this
You're
on
keeping
3.
us waiting. Hurry up
I'm
and
keeping you
start.
waiting.
Yeah, hurry
3,
up, let's
2,
go. I can't wait to watch
1.
it already.
Do it. Do it. She obviously has not. She's got like she can't like use the force and manipulate energy. She only has the skill of sense, it seems, which is what I kind of gathered. If she was going to have any force skills, it wouldn't be
What
anything more.
skill? She
The
ain't got
ability-
no skill,
Well,
dude.
she was trained with a dark saber by Kanan.
Need my help.
You've done enough.
You got a hole in your stomach. You can't
Yeah.
get up. You gotta lay in
You've
bed.
done
a
enough
little bit.
damage, Sabine. Jeez. Drop the ball, literally.
Hmm.
The ball was taken.
It was literally a ball to drop.
Yeah. God damn
Max.
it, Sabine.
That was good. Where's this? Oh, I'm going to assume this is the starting point of the map. Interesting. I wonder if this is Jedi Temple or this is a... This feels like it's more, Night Sister looking feel, right? Max?
Yeah,
Not-
it does.
This is not Jedi. This is definitely feels more Night Sister-ish. Toil and Trouble. Okay.
I didn't know their witches did that too. Look, Gigi, it's you.
GG.
Gigi, look.
The English
GG in the
version.
Star Wars universe.
It does kind of look like Gigi. Uh-oh. Hey!
Yeah! Nice!
That was quick.
Sabine didn't, that's the one Sabine said she took out, too.
That's funny.
That's great.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
That's good.
That was good. Ooh!
I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, wait.
Oh! Did you get it?
The New Republic shipyard?
Nice.
I'll meet you there.
Ooh, going to Corellia.
Let's get going.
Nice.
No.
Night Sister magic.
Yeah, it's cool to see that.
Yeah, I know. If it's green flame guys, it's Night Sisters.
I just imagine the makers of the Jedi game were pissed because they didn't know they were allowed to make Night Sisters hot.
Yeah.
Well, hence their sworn celibacy.
Is our destination.
Another galaxy.
Our grand answer that everything is ready for its arrival.
The Eye of Sion.
Arok will complete his task.
It's like Sauron, but a little more evil.
Yeah. Sauron's brother.
Eye of Sion.
Okay. So they're building something on Corellia, a ship.
Yeah, they build everything there, don't they?
We haven't seen Corellia since Solo.
Yeah.
Is that the only time you ever see it live action?
Huh?
In Solo?
Yeah, right? It's the only time, right?
Well, actually, no. No, the shipyards that we saw of it was on Coruscant in Andor.
Yeah.
Chopper.
This was one of
She's back to good.
Right there at that moment.
Oh shit! The hyperdrive.
I said
Oh,
stop
here we go.
that ship. That's an order.
Yep. Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Here we go,
There's
Inquisitor.
We got this in the trailer.
Yeah. The Phantom 2. We haven't seen the ghost yet either.
Oh.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
It's gonna get some pretty big fanfare.
I'm sure it will. I know we've seen this scene, but this fight sequence is gorgeous.
Keep your lid on top.
Nice.
Oh.
That was cool.
Yeah. God, seeing the Phantom So cool. Shoot them down. What's this? Nope. 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 Nope.
Just throwing it out.
Shoot.
Did you look under the backup battery?
Oh, got it.
Great. Now,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Beep, beep.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, she could have caught it.
She could have.
Oh, yeah, I guess just come back in.
I want to model that ship so badly.
He's just gonna throw it with his little arms.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah,
That
just
was
in time.
great. It feels very like a samurai movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way Dave Filoni treats a lot of his shots and images.
Oh yeah, for
Nice.
sure.
It's his inspiration.
That's back to form of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I know, right? You can chop off my hair with a knife.
Yeah, don't you have a droid to cut your hair or something? Or a Floby or
No,
something?
this is
Slowby.
this has got the same reminiscences with Kanan. Kanan chopped his hair.
She's gonna cut it. It's just gonna be like a perfect haircut with one chop.
Well, we're only gonna see this part, and then later on, you're gonna see your hair all short.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah,
Hmm.
gonna be perfectly cut.
This is the moment where we pick up at the end of Rebels. See, finale.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I really think she's gonna become a Jedi again, at least formally.
Nice.
Oh, a super hyperspace ring.
Whoa!
That is one big hyperspace ring.
It's an ultra super hyperspace ring.
What are they going
Yeah,
to take
dude.
in there? A Star Destroyer?
Oh man.
I mean, don't Star Destroyers already do that on their own? Oh,
Um,
they're installing that, huh?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Episode 2 has just ended. You know, what can I say? I'm excited for this show. We are going full steam into 6 more episodes left, and I need to sit and watch this all
Go
again.
quick.
That was
Yeah.
some of the best live action Inquisitors we've seen
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. The
Like
Inquisitor
all of
fight
the
stuff.
Inquisitors we've seen so far in live action have been kind of. I mean, all we got was that
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, but
Yeah.
this one dude,
Yeah.
we have no idea who he is. This
Yeah,
Dark
we haven't
Souls
seen
guy.
a face. I assume it's the which brother are we talking about now? Is it no, not the fifth? Was the fifth brother he was on? Yeah, he died in Rebels. Wait, no, this would be the seventh brother. Max, think, yeah,
I think so.
yeah,
I don't remember
or the seventh sister.
there
No,
being
wait,
a seventh brother.
Wait,
though.
no, seventh sister. Wait, okay, no. You know what? I can never remember. Maybe it's the
Trying to
fourth.
pretend we
Maybe,
know.
I can't remember which. There's brothers and sisters. I think we've almost expelled all the Inquisitors. The fact that there's an
Are there some that
Inquisitor.
we haven't seen yet?
Well, this one we haven't seen. I assume
Yeah.
that we've seen up to whatever the final number was. But it feels like
So we can
that.
see him fly with that thing.
Yeah, I mean
How
they
he's
could
gonna
they
fly.
could add in infinite. They could add infinite.
Yeah, I imagine the Empire has
Yeah,
bad
they-
luck. We'll have the 215th brother.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I don't think it goes that high. I mean, Vader had such a small group that he was training. I think the idea that we saw a new Inquisitor we haven't seen before, we haven't seen the face of this Inquisitor, we still don't know who he or she may be. I know there's an action figure coming out. So the name of the character has been dropped, and I completely forgot the name, but no one that we recognize. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so we've got an Inquisitor that's still there that definitely has had some time post Empire to kind of build up their skills. So we've got another threat. Basically, it's like facing 3 Dark Jedi or something like that, or Dark Sith, or no, they're not named Sith, they're Dark Jedi at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like that we've got the information from Balon and Shin, kind of a bit of their backstory, which helps out too. And also Morgan Elsbeth, The fact she's a Night Sister, they set it up in the first one, but the Night Sisters are kind of this cool, weird thing. When they first appeared in the Clone Wars, I was a little wary about the idea of magic and that form of thing within Star Wars.
Just non-force magic.
Well, technically it is the Force. That's the thing. That's what makes them so wonderful when you start to appreciate and respect that and understand it. The green energy, that green mist, in fact, is their source and their connection to the Force, or be a different kind of Force. It is witchcraft.
This is what, I mean, we didn't know she was a Night Sister until this, right?
No, not at all, no.
Yeah, she was just a lady.
It kind of
Yes.
the tattoo. Like sisters.
Yeah, you're right. We yeah.
People
had
it as a tattoo.
Yeah, people had predicted from from Mandalorian season 2 when we first saw her that they predicted she could be Night Sister.
Yeah.
Take a Night Sister long enough out of the white and the dark and the shadows, and they'll probably get color
they
back in their face. They'll get color back in their face.
They grow hair.
Take them out of Dathomir for a while.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, get them off Dathomir for a bit.
So it's not even her true form.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, because the Night Sisters are just, humanoid aliens like, everybody else. But
Plus, they all wear giant cloaks over their heads to block the sun.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that there's a lot of Night Sister magic coming from this other galaxy. So does this other galaxy not have Jedi and Sith? And is it
maybe her parents? Maybe she's like part Night Sister. Mixed in with different races. So
I don't think it works that way. I think the Night Sisters were all kind of
They're also
actually, no, correction. No, wait. It kind of does that work that way. The Night Sisters took in younglings of their own, because we see that in the flashback of Clone Wars with.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, because they took in oh my God, what have I forgotten? Asajj Ventress, and they took her in as a child. She was actually a Jedi, and she felt betrayed and everything herself when she was a child because her master dies, and the Night Sisters more or less accepted her. And it's about an acceptance. Obviously, you have to be female to be accepted into the Night Sister, hood kind of thing.
Yeah.
There you go. So I guess that's how they grow and form their coven. But the idea of the Night Sisters being out there is an interesting concept because there is
first
a very
time you
strong
ever
connection.
see them live action too.
It is too, yeah, exactly, yeah. And of course, most of them were killed by the Empire or by Dooku, actually. So we don't get to see a lot of Night Sisters floating around. So we might get to see more than we intended. There's this idea. There's a
They're
threat.
definitely
from another
teasing
galaxy.
something with these Night Sisters.
Yeah. I mean, there's a threat from another galaxy. Obviously, Thrawn is that big threat. But I mean, what if there is a Night Sister? What is the connection between Thrawn and the Night Sisters? Is there any?
Yeah, right. She seems so obsessive.
Yeah,
she seems so connected to him.
Yeah, and it's Night Sister magic that is allowing her to obviously sense or feel that Thrawn is alive and where he's.
There's some really heavy Thrawn hype going on here.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of crazy. He's kind of motivating the whole story.
Yeah.
At this point.
Again, there's a story going on there, and Thrawn's been in where obviously this other galaxy long enough to have made his own connections. So something tells me, has Thrawn even built his own empire, on another galaxy? He's been there for nearly 15 years since he disappeared before. This is just prior to A New Hope. So he was taken off the game board from A New Hope onwards. Or the end of season of the Rebels, technically, which is only a short time before that. So the fact that Thrawn is going to be back on the game. And let's just talk about this hyperspace. It's not a hyperspace ring. It looks like it's a spaceship itself. I thought it was a hyperspace. Yeah, it's big.
It does look like a hyperspace ring, though.
It does. Something tells me if you got a hyperspace ring that big, you could probably fit a Star Destroyer in there or something. Is what my guess is.
Maybe it's a car wash for a Star Destroyer. Just goes through it and gives it a wash.
I could imagine there's a big drawing of that now. Wow, that's great.
Looks like it'd be is it like a portal or something?
No, I mean the hyperspace rings they used in the prequels, because you saw
Well, yeah,
Obi-Wan's ship
that was
flying
the way
towards it.
I mean, those ships alone couldn't go like light speeds. So
Exactly.
that's what they
Yes.
used.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, but a Star Destroyer could go light speed.
Yeah, but if
To
they're in another
require a
galaxy,
ring.
yeah, it means they have to be able to jump further than they've jumped before. That's what it seems
So
like
it
they're
would
doing.
imply that there's like, more than light speed will take you.
Well, also could imply
Possibly.
there isn't an exact pathway there, and they need to take
Yes.
to use some science to alter the route.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'd like that. I'd like to see that. That's
obviously,
kind of cool.
I mean, there's one other factor as well, which was brought up in Star Wars Rebels, is that the Purrgil, which are the giant space whales, are naturally born with the ability to hyperring themselves, and obviously that's one of their home planets, or that's one of their home worlds, or one of their routes out of the galaxy.
The Hive Style's just another big space laser.
That's it, yeah. But so you've also got, if you really are trapped, you could always catch a Purrgil to the other galaxy too, I guess. I don't know. I mean, right now
They're gonna do that, aren't they? They're gonna hitch a ride on a Purrgil across the
maybe
galaxy.
maybe I don't know. We've seen we've seen a Purrgil in the actual trailer, but I mean, it obviously takes some great energy and thrust to jettison or launch a ship through, and Ahsoka don't have that. So maybe that's the route they'll take. I have no idea how they're going to take that route.
We talk about Morgan's ship. Crazy aesthetic, crazy holograms, different from what we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Really in a live action.
Looks cool.
Yeah, the
True.
holograms for them were cool.
Yeah,
And
reminded me of like the Wakandan holograms.
Yeah.
It was all just kind of fluid.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen anything
Well,
like that.
but the
Aesthetic,
Right, but the technology kind of gets that, because when you see Snoke, there's the cleanliness, there's a holographic cleanliness that seems to be there in Snoke in the Force Awakens, I think it was.
I know, but not like the particles though.
Right, no, I do miss the particles. I love the particles, but
like with hers hologram just looked a lot different from any other hologram that we've seen. Really,
yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's cool.
Different aesthetic.
Yeah,
different type of tech.
Yeah. And as you said, Jason, this looks and feels like Star Wars. I mean, maybe we do need lightsaber fights and space battles all the time, just to feel more.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time,
just
but
good ones.
Good ones.
Like that's what we've been lacking.
Yeah.
It's good lightsaber fights. Like we had a lack of lightsaber fighting, but good ones, we had other than Sabine's skill, dude.
Well, again, but that is a lesson also right there. It's a lesson for the audience to learn that people can be trained and they can fail miserably too. It really means that the idea of someone having full Jedi powers gives them a massive advantage over lightsaber fighting than someone who is force sensitive and is able to be trained by a Jedi. And
someone who's in a mentally bad place as well.
Correct, exactly. Yeah.
Like she's a mess.
Oh, she was a mess in Rebels too, though. I mean, she was a mess when she learned how to use the Darksaber, and Kanan kind of put her in and it was one of the best episodes in Rebels, and Trials of the Darksaber it was called. For someone who's enjoyed Rebels, it's incredibly fun to see these characters live action, and just the friendly banter between Chopper and Hera is what you see in Rebels all the time, and it feels right.
Chopper seems like he's straight from the.
Oh yeah, well he's an old warhorse though. I mean that's the thing. Elijah, what is it like for you? We were saying that coming in knowing, for some of us knowing all these characters and you not really knowing any of these characters.
To me, I mean, I don't know all the backstory. I know the characters. I know the look of the characters. I've seen them before. I kind of know what character type they are. I mean, just the very basics.
Right.
But not knowing, not having, I don't think it distracted any way from my enjoyment of watching it. Obviously, you're like, oh, that's this, and that's this, and that location
we're gonna keep saying that,
But it's the same thing. I talk about whatever. There's things that you aren't familiar with. It's just like you're not being familiar with something that I'm interested in because it's not, it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy this. It just means that I haven't watched those episodes of those cartoons, totally. I like how they played it. It felt felt very Star Wars. It felt more Star Wars than some of these other.
Yeah.
Even more than Obi-Wan. This felt more Star Wars than Obi-Wan to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
I think Obi-Wan had its hands tied. I think there was too much of they didn't want to do things or they didn't allow them to do things, especially when it comes to the score.
Yeah, nothing in this so far seemed forced or like they have to do this or they're playing to a certain.
Sure.
We need to have a kid in it to make it family friendly, or we need to do this, or we need to do that. It felt like it felt like everything's right and everything's the way it should be, and it felt totally Star Wars. So I think it's. I like it.
We're gonna get a kid sooner or later because Hera's son, Jason Syndulla, is gonna be around.
Well, I'm sure whatever kid might show up. I'm just saying they don't need to focus on a baby.
I know.
Baby Leia or whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah,
I'm just using that as an example. Like nothing felt forced. Sure. Nothing felt like it was written in because it they thought they needed it or whatever. So I like it.
I cannot wait for episode 3, guys. This is the show I've been anticipating the hype since they announced it. Yeah, I know. But since they announced it, this show is living up to what I was hoping it would be living up to.
The crazy thing next week.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
What I gotta appreciate is there's a good amount of butt shots.
Yeah, there were a lot of lady butt shots in there. Everyone's
wearing those suits.
I did notice the lady butts.
Bro. Hera's got some cake.
They're showing off the butts.
Obi-Wan after
you cut that, Brent.
Fair enough. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed our reaction to episode 2, please like and subscribe. We are going to be reacting to episode 3 next week, and we're going to keep reacting
through already. Next week.
Well, no, not really. No, there's 8 episodes. No, 8. Eight episodes. Yes, we've got
almost halfway through.
All right, that's good. That's good.
We're 1/3 of the way through. 1/4 of the way through. Quarter of the way through. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Join the ride with us, guys, and we'll continue reacting. All right, thanks everyone.